We are just about to cross to Tennessee, and today is the day that we are heading to the Jack Daniel's Distillery. Now, I know I don't sound like I'm super excited, but if you watched the last video, we just rode 700 miles, so my ass is a little sore. Definitely excited to see the distillery. I heard a lot of good things about it. I heard a lot of people telling me that it's a must and it's a must, so let's get going. So let's go meet everybody and have a good time. No, not today.
Not today. All right, y'all. So this is John. Y'all say hey to John. It's obvious.
So John!
It's obvious what John's doing. He's driving the bus. He's gonna take us up to TN Hill. He's gonna take us behind the Main Street there, drop us off on TN Hill. Those are our barrel houses. We got 80 like that. They are 7 stories tall. Each one of those barrel houses has on average about 50. We're going to go down here to the rick yard. The rick yard's where we make the charcoal for the charcoal mellowing process. The charcoal mellowing process is distinct to the Jack Daniels. It's one of the, it was originally called the Lincoln County process, and it still is. You can Google it. It tells you all about it. It originated in Lincoln County, Tennessee. This used to be Lincoln County up until about 1871, but it got switched over. Y'all have any questions, please ask.
Is it all downhill?
No, this was part.
Son of a gun.
Some of it's gonna be uphill.
Can you drink on the job?
Well, if they don't catch me, yeah. I have before.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
We used to actually sample. When we sampled, they let us sample with everybody, but they cut that off. All right, y'all. So this is the rick yard. If you look out there, that stacks of wood. That's what's called the rick yard. But those stacks of wood is the reason it's named like that. Each one of those ricks or one of those stacks is a rick. Okay. They made a hardwood sugar maple. They come within an 80-mile radius of Jack Daniels. They cut in 4-foot length 2x2s by the 4 lumber contractors that supply them to us. They cut them there, stack them there, and they'll bring them here. Darren and Tracy let them season in the yard for about 6 months before they put 4 of those ricks under that hood right there. Now they ain't there today because they probably already burned them. Got to stack it back up yet. Once they put 4 under there, they'll spray an accelerant on there. What y'all reckon that accelerant's gonna be? Alcohol. 140 proof corn liquor moonshine. White line, or what the distiller's called white dog. Y'all want some? Now look, absolutely. I'm gonna spray it on your hands. I can't spray it directly in your mouth. Well, for 20 bucks. No. So if you want some on your hands, just hold it out. If you don't want any, don't hold your hand out. It's pretty simple. Jack Daniels. Every drop of Jack that's ever been made, never gonna be made, came comes from this Cave Springs down here in the hollow. Jack set up here in 1881. We've been here ever since. Now, Jack was, we've been making whiskey for 150 years. Just ain't always made it here. Jack was looking for a cool, clear, iron-free source of water for his whiskey when he moved over here. This water's crystal clear, it's iron-free, and it's 56 degrees year-round. What's important about that? The iron-free part. If you know anything about making whiskey, the water is the bones of the whiskey. It's what everything else is added on. If you don't have good water, you ain't gonna have a good whiskey. For our purposes, it has to be iron-free. Alright, y'all, so this is the barrel house. Inside of it, that's kind of obvious. These are all stacked in ricks, or rolled in ricks. They're all rolled in by hillbillies. We don't have forklifts in the 80 that we have. They all go in by hand. That got up there by elevators. We got barrel elevators, second, third floor. They take them up there, we roll them in. And they'll sit there for 4 years. People always ask me, do we rotate them in? Oh, do we rotate them? Yes, we rotate them in and we rotate them out. That's all the rotating they get. We don't rotate them from floor to floor. Some whiskey makers lie and say they do that, or maybe they do that. But if you know how to make good whiskey, you ain't got to do that. We do, so we don't. Right?
Fair enough.
How much does a full barrel weigh?
530, well, it weighs 535 pounds when we roll it in here. Moonshiners call it Tattletale Moss or Black Frost.
I'll be damned.
Its real phylum name is called Boydecia. It's dormant everywhere. You got it at your house right now. You start making whiskey in the basement, it'll start turning your walls black if you make enough of it. Really? That's the reason they call it Tattletale Moss. Okay.
What is this kind of moss?
Black? Yeah. What's it smell like?
I don't know, but it doesn't taste very good.
It don't taste
Just kidding. No, it doesn't smell like anything.
Everybody in. All right, y'all, these are our charcoal mellowing vats. We got 72 of these. They are 14 foot tall, 10 foot of which is paired with hardwood sugar maple charcoal. That's the same stuff that Darren Tracy made over there at the Rick Yard. Now, not only did Darren Tracy make the charcoal, they also pack each and unpack them. Once they pack one, like say they packed this one recently, they'll put that dispersion tree on the top at that copper tube and starts dripping whiskey. If you look right now, it's dropping out one drop at a time. That ain't by accident. Y'all ever seen any of our ads or maybe on some of our bottles that says we make our whiskey one drop at a time? They ain't kidding, we do. Okay? Takes one drop, 5 days to get to the bottle. Take off, come off of it, don't lean on it. So what I'm going to do and what somebody is over there is going to do, or somebody can help me put on it, and two people over there if they want to, we're going to bounce this up and down. Everybody else just leans in and breathes deep. Ready? I ain't kidding. Woo! Everybody get a hit?
How are we going to need it? That was really good.
made it over to Lynchburg, Tennessee, and wow, this town is thriving. So that's gonna be it for tonight. This is the cabin that we're staying at for the weekend. Guys, please go like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Go support your boy Bullseye, and I will see you next time.
Why am I